Hypertension, hypercholesterolemia, and diabetes are on the rise. About 1 in 3 U.S. adults, an estimated 68 million, have high blood pressure, which increases the risk for heart disease and stroke. Leading causes of death in the United States. That's from the CDC 2012. Do you know what your numbers are? There are only 7 years left to achieve our goals for healthy people 2020. As part of that move to improve and advance towards improving the number of healthy people, Dr. Chinyere mentioned preventive care practices offering free blood sugar, free blood pressure, free weight, free height, free physical exams, free body mass index, free counseling for depression and mood disorders, and for sexual abuse, and also recruiting interested healthcare professionals and non-professionals to canvass churches and schools to measure blood pressure, blood sugar, weight, height, and BMI. Experience is not necessary and I'm willing to train. I can be reached at my email drchikico1@gmail.com, my Facebook ID, which is Chinyere Ugori, my Twitter ID, which is drchikico1, and my LinkedIn.
Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Chinyere, 2007 graduate of American International School of Medicine, with 10 years of clinical experience working as a certified nurse aide at various hospitals, long-term acute care facilities, nursing homes, completing my clinical rotation here in the United States, from various observerships and externships, from 2 graduate medical education programs, and 1 internal medicine residency program, Detroit, Michigan, Springfield Family Medicine Residency Program, Springfield, Illinois, and from my various preventive health fairs where I've been able to have hands-on experience. I'm currently involved in education and mentoring of healthcare professionals and counseling of victims of depression and sexual violence, which I have an experience with both patients and patients I've seen in my practice, and also with some recent experience from UC Southwestern, working with Dr. Carol Long and Dana Downs, who are both awesome people, and also with a master's in business administration with an emphasis on public administration at Davenport University, Grand Rapids, Michigan. And I'm presenting today on Dr. Chinyere Mentoring Weekly Show on foreign body aspiration. I want to thank everybody who has logged in. I don't see anybody who has logged in, but if you have logged in, don't hesitate to ask me any question. I want to welcome you today to a wonderful Tuesday. It's Tuesday, the 20th of August, and I want to thank everybody who has been following this daily. We have a whole bunch of quizzes that are designed to enhance the knowledge of healthcare professionals, and also a whole lot of powerball questions which are designed to bring out the spot in you and make you to go through the articles and see if you can be able to figure out those questions. They're all designed to improve our learning, to improve our knowledge of health, of medical conditions, and our families can actually sit down and actually, go through these articles with their kids, or even with their spouses, or even at work, and be able to fish out those answers. And challenge you today to be able to go through those questions, fish out the answers, and send me an email. I have lots of prizes which are all designed to enhance our learning experience. So foreign body aspiration, what do we need to know about it? Well, I have a case study that is actually designed to help us, walk through it like in real life, and it's in the emergency room. So we are in the emergency room. A 7-month-old boy presents with severe breathlessness of sudden onset. So that's the chief complaint. I'm going to go with this algorithm which I have over here. So at this point, what do I want to know? Well, first things first, is this urgent or is this not urgent? Well, he's 7 months old. He has severe breathlessness. Yes, I'm suspicious. I'm worried. It could be something urgent. So I want to know what his vital signs are. The heart meter has already been done for us. Pulse is 100 beats per minute. Blood pressure is 80/55 millimeter mercury. Temperature is 98.7 degrees Fahrenheit. Respiration rate is 40 per minute. weight is 6.8 kilogram or 15 pounds, height is 53 cm. So before 600, his restriction is 40. So he just definitely meets that criteria. Two out of five. That actually actually 3 out of 5. That actually meets that criteria. So he doesn't really meet that criteria. But I'm still worried. So what do I want to know? Well, I have a whole bunch of questions that I would want to ask him and his mom. And then after that, I'll tell you what they say. So looking at the question that I want to ask, it's very important to ask about what happened. Like onset of to ask about the precipitating circumstances. To get the mom to be able to tell the story in her own words. To ask about how long the breathlessness has been there. To ask about if she actually saw him swallow anything. To ask about any previous history. To ask about any bystanders or anybody there. Was anybody there when he swallowed something? And then ask about if he had any cough, any shortness of breath, if he had any difficulty talking, if his tongue blue, anything in color, any cyanosis, if he's had any spells of not breathing, and if he's able to answer questions. So those are very important questions. And also, it's also very important to ask about the pediatric history. But I'll come to that later on. That will actually be in the past medical history. So going down to what the mom says, um, after asking her those questions that I just talked about earlier. Um, so I'm gonna go through the rest of her story. Yeah, so according to the mom, the history of physical illness, that's the next point where we are right now. So 7-month-old boy is brought to the emergency room with severe cough, stridor, and breathlessness. His 6-year-old brother went to school, leaving peanuts near him. And the mom states that she found the child in respiratory distress and rushed him to the hospital. Family history. I want to know about the family history. Well, there is no family history of asthma. Um, Back to the next one, which is past medical history. We already know that he has no past medical history. Um, the past medical history, he has no past medical history. I did not mention that earlier, but he has no past medical history. That's the way it should go. SPI, past medical history, family history. So asthma is something that you have to ask about. Does he have a history of asthma or not? So at this point, we want to ask about developmental milestones. According to the mom, the developmental milestones are being achieved at the appropriate ages. Social history, occupation, he does he live with? He doesn't smoke, he doesn't drink, he doesn't take any liquid drugs, he's not sexually active. So he lives with his mom and his brother. Medication, he is not on any medication, he's healthy. Allergies. Um, Allergies, he has no drug allergies. Um, so at this point, I'm going to go to review your system. I'm going to go through it systematically. General, skin, head, ear, eyes, nose and throat, mouth, neck, breast, respiration, cardiac, GI, urinary, genital, vascular, musculoskeletal, neurological, hematological, endocrine, psychiatric. I'm going to ask all of those questions. Does he have any fatigue, any weakness, any malaise? Does he have any changes in his skin, any fluid discoloration, any rashes? Does he have any shortness of breath, any breathlessness, any wheezing, any changes in his vision, any problems with swallowing, any neck masses, any problems in his breath? I won't I won't ask about that. Respiration, I'll ask about any problems in his breathing, any problems in his cardiovascular section, any problems in his GI section, any no, yeah, yeah, normally. Um, so I'm gonna go through all of that. So at this point, the answers to the questions, we already answered all the questions. So this is actually a very interesting thing. So at this point, I want to do a physical exam. So what do I want to do? I have a whole thing, a whole section I can be able to choose from. But I want to do a general. I want to do head, eye, ear, nose, and throat. I want to do chest and lungs. I want to do the cardiovascular. So, so, um, so that's what I would want to do because actually it's an emergent an emergent situation. So results of physical exam. For general exam, the baby is crying and in obvious respiratory distress. Lungs, the child is tachypnic with nasal flaring, suprasternal and intercostal retraction. Inspiratory stridor is noted. Air entry is reduced and percussion note is resonant bilaterally. Now for the cardiovascular exam, he has a normal F1 and F2, no murmurs, rocks or gallop, pulses are normal, no jugular venous distension, blood pressure is equal in both arms. So at this point, what do I want to order? Well, I want to order oxygen inhalation. That's important. I want to order IV access. I want to order pulse oximetry, start and continuous. I want to order cardiac monitoring. I want to order a chest X-ray, lateral and PA view, portable, start. I want to order X-ray of the neck, lateral view, portable, start. I want to order PVC with differential. So the results of the labs are out. So PVC is normal, the chest X-ray, no abnormality was found. So that's good news. Pulse oximetry, oxygen saturation is 91% on room air and 97% on 2 liters of oxygen. Cardiac monitoring, no abnormality of rate or reading. So at this point, I have a whole lot of differentials going on, but I'm gonna go through the entire management of the case, and then after that I'll go through the differential. So the orders that I'm gonna put in that he needs, the medication that he needs at this point is IV methylprednisolone, IV cefazoline. So the prednisolone, that's a steroid, that's to stop any swelling or any abscess. Now the IV cefazoline, that's an antibiotic. That's actually designed to stop any infection. Then he needs a bronchoscopy. That means sticking a tube down his neck. He also needs a consult by surgery. The surgery normally does that in most services, in most hospitals. So so that's he needs a surgery consult. And the diagnosis is foreign body activation. So my differentials are really wide. I would think, this young fella, it could be croup, it could be epiglottitis, it could be laryngitis, it could be an abscess, it could be retropharyngeal abscess, it could be angioedema, it could be peritonsillar abscess, it could be laryngeal papilloma, but the most definite diagnosis is the history and also the bronchoscopy, normally, and then also the chest, the X-ray. Now the X-ray was normal, but most times it's very difficult for you to pick up the foreign objects. But with the bronchoscopy, any foreign objects that are in the thorax or anywhere in the GI system, you would definitely pick it up. So that's the case study. So some other important questions that you also need to ask about when you have a young fella in your clinic or in the emergency room after things have settled down, of course, include the developmental history. So in the developmental history, what do you want to ask about? Well, you want to ask about the pediatric history. Was it a full-term pregnancy? Did the mother have routine checkups during her pregnancy? How often were the checkups? And then any complications during your pregnancy? Was an ultrasound performed during your pregnancy? Did you smoke, drink, or use drug use during your pregnancy? Was it a vaginal delivery or a C-section? Did your child have any medical problems after birth? And when did your child have his first bowel movement? So these are very important questions. Now, growth and development, when did your child first smile? When did your child first speed up? When did your child first start crawling? When did your child start talking? When did your child start learning to dress himself? When did your child learn to tie his shoes? When did your child start using short sentences? When did your child start putting things in his mouth? Now, did you breastfeed your child? When did your child start to eat solid food? How is your child's appetite? Does your child have any allergies? Is your child's formula fortified with iron? Are you giving your child pediatric multivitamins? Then also about missing care, that's also very, very important. Are your child's immunizations up to date? What was the date of your child's last routine checkup? When was the date of your child's last routine checkup? Has your child had any serious illness? Has your child taken any medication? Has your child ever been hospitalized? So these are questions that you have to ask in order. So, and I went over the whole thing from beginning to end. This is pretty easy to put in the computer simulated software, and I'm available to walk anybody through it. If you want to have a trial on the computer simulated software, just give me a call. I can come to your house. We can do video conferencing, and we can be able to talk about it in great extent for those who are studying for the USMLE exam. So, foreign body aspiration, what do we need to know about it? Well, it can be a life-threatening emergency. We just saw that interesting fella. It was a threatening emergency. This one was scared. It was a very action-packed emergency room. So what are the causes? Well, an aspirated solid or semi-solid object may lodge in the larynx or trachea. Now, if the object is large enough to cause nearly complete obstruction of the airway, asphyxia may actually cause death. Now, what are the numbers? How many people actually suffer from this? Is it something that we see often? According to the National Safety Council, choking remains the first leading cause of unintentional injury deaths in the United States as of 2004. In 2006, a total of 4,100 deaths, which is 1.4 deaths per 100,000 population, from unintentional ingestion or inhalation of food or other objects resulting in airway obstruction was reported. What was the incidence rate? Well, it was 0.5 deaths per 100,000 population aged 0 to 4 years. For adolescents and for young adults, it was actually lower. The incidence now increased steadily with age, beginning in the 6th decade. So that was actually 2.6 deaths per 100,000 population aged 65 to 75 years. And then it rose rapidly after age 70. So that's 13.6 deaths per 100,000 population older than 75. Now, the overall risk of death from foreign body aspiration, what is that number? Was 0.36 deaths per 100,000 people. So even if the patient doesn't die, the symptoms will actually develop immediately. So, what are these numbers? I mean, I'm pretty sure you're like, what do I need to know from these numbers? Well, it means that it is the first leading cause of death, so it's something you should worry about. So symptoms, what are the symptoms? Well, if your child has a cough, if your child has hemolysis, which is coughing out blood, if he has any dyspnea, if he's short of breath, if he has any chest pain, if he has asymptomatic, if he has any stridor, like he's having some problems breathing, if he has any fixed wheeze, he's just continuously wheezing, if he has any localized wheeze anywhere in the respiratory system, if he has any diminished breath sound, you can't really hear his breath sound, any cyanosis, or signs of consolidation, impaired swallow reflex, impaired cough reflex, mental retardation, alcohol or sedative use, general anesthesia, poor dentition, dental, pharyngeal or airway procedures, altered sensorium, loss of consciousness, convulsions, maxillofacial trauma. So all these are signs and symptoms that can actually go hand in hand with foreign body aspiration. So what are the tests that we need to do? Well, an arterial blood gas analysis is useful. Vital signs is useful. Physical exam comes in very handy. Pulse oximetry is also useful. A posterior anterior intuitory chest radiograph to look for any signs of inflation, any signs of consolidation, any signs of a mediastinal shoot. That is also very dispensable. Intuitory chest radiographs too are very useful. CT scan of the chest also is very useful. Fluoroscopy of the chest is also very useful. Radioisotope non-precision scanning is also very useful. Microscopy for both rigid and flexible is also very useful. Now, how do we treat it? We went through the case earlier on. So, how do we treat it? Well, it's microscopy. You have to stick a tube down his throat and dig out that object from his GI tract. So, this is actually from a very useful article from Wikipedia that has a lot of information. So I invite you to check it out too. So for the quiz, I want you to get things. So I have some quizzes here which are designed to help healthcare professionals, designed to help any other individual to be able to focus, to read the article, and also to come up with the answers to these quizzes. So a treatment for foreign body aspiration is flexible bronchoscopy, true or false? Well, we talked about that some minutes ago. It's actually true. That is the treatment. Expiratory radiograph is a diagnosis for foreign body aspiration, true or false? Well, that's actually true. Expiratory radiograph is a diagnosis for foreign body aspiration. Now, loss of consciousness is not a symptom of foreign body aspiration. Did you figure that out? Well, that's actually false. People who have foreign body aspiration can actually have loss of consciousness. Now, the powerful question is, poor dentition can lead to foreign body aspiration, true or false? Well, I want you to check that out. I want you to read the article. I want you to be able to go to the article, fish out the question, and send it to me. It's a challenge for you for today. And then I also have a multimedia. You can be able to listen to it. You can be able to watch it, and also watch the YouTube and the YouTube of videos after this is done. So we're also gonna have a session, I invite your questions, I invite your comments. I've seen some compliments on Facebook on the subject topic, and yes, it's a very important topic that we need to know about. And I want you to read the article after the powerful questions. I want to see those emails in my email inbox. So now for step one questions, step one is a test that every healthcare every medical student has to take before they enter into residency. You have to take your step one, you have to take your step two, you have to take your step three, and those are some interesting questions. You know, you have to go through those questions which are designed to help you integrate into the healthcare system here in the United States. Now, there are so many ways you can be able to learn. You know, you can be able to read the material, you can be able to do the research, you can be able to study. Or if you are in a medical school, if your medical coordinator, your residency program can actually help you. You know, when I was in residency, I had already passed on my exams, but for the interview exam, Dr. Albert, Dr. Mizoka, and all the other faculty and all the other residents too, they were very helpful in helping me to lock the socks off my interview exam. And also in her response to residency, even though I had some family problems and I could not continue, but I remember that Dr. Baker, she sat me down and she talked to me like, wow, she told me that I can highly recommend it, that she thinks I have a great potential, and that she thinks that I probably need to take a little break and then go back to the university, which I did. It's very important, you know, for medical students to have a mentorship opportunity, for them to be able to have somebody to study with. And that's why I'm here. I want you to be able to call me, to send me an email. I can sit down with you one-on-one and discuss those questions. That's what I'm here for. You know, whatever questions you have about this university exam, I'm going to answer those questions. So for the step one, you know, kind of questions I'm going to be asking include 24-year-old woman has a 3-day history of vomiting and diarrhea, and postural hypertension and false tissue trouble. The same sodium concentration is 130 milligrams per liter. Which of the following findings is most likely? Well, she probably is suffering from increased serum ADH basic breast concentration. So that's the question that is actually found in the form. Now, a second question that can actually be found include a 52-year-old woman comes to the physician with one of the 2 days of fever and flat pain, which has not been treated at all. Her temperature is 100.1. Physical exam shows left flank tendon and it shows 12 to 18 white blood cells in additional lymphocytes and the nuclear cell because of macrophages. Cultures of urine shows 80,000 colonies of protein durability. An X-ray of the abdomen shows a 3 cm mass in the lower fold of the marginally dynamic and sensory, but not marginally necrotic. Histologic examination of the mouse shows a predominance of epithelial cells. So it gets pretty interesting. With partially clear and granular to foamy cytoplasm. Nuclei are eccentric, monochromic, symmetric and without significant pleomorphism. Scattered lymphocytes and plasma cells are intermixed. So what is the following diagnosis? Well, this is actually granulomatous pyelonephritis, and I'll probably talk about that sometime coming up in my field. So another question that you could also find too is a 77-year-old white male with with a skin lesion, with a description of the skin lesion. What is that? Well, this is the stomach cell carcinoma. So there are so many questions that you can actually find which have been addressed on my show, and that's why I'm available via Cisco WebEx conferencing. To be able to go through some of these questions. I have these questions, and and they're my own personal property, and you can be able to talk about it. I actually have a few people who have signed up for safety, and I'm going to follow up on that so that hopefully by the end of this week and also early next week, when I'm going to have a lot of sessions on my YouTube show for physicians in practice, for residents, for medical students who are about to enter residency, who are about to go through the line, to be able to know how to be able to get prepared. Medical school prepares you to a certain extent, but you still need to be able to hear from people who have gone through it in real life, from real life stories, and that's what I'm here for. And then also I want to talk about my work for leukemia and lymphoma, but before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and talk about what's going on in the healthcare news. There are so many interesting things going on in the healthcare news and in the healthcare field, and I'm excited to be part of it from Dr. Implementing this show. There are so many interesting questions going out there which are designed to help healthcare professionals who are actually taking their exams. And also that's also what I'm here for too. So going through what's going on in the healthcare field. So from the American Medical Informatics Association, we are still talking about the conference coming up soon. The conference from the University of Illinois at Chicago, from the American Congress of Obstetrics and Gynecology. We're talking about how to get tax breaks for your medical practice. Very important, practice management. I'm going to talk about that on my show coming up next week. And then from the National Center for Biotechnology Information, they talk about the gene bank. They have a very interesting gene bank that you can actually go in and look at some diseases and how that and how that makes up the genetics behind these diseases. From the Christian Medical and Dental Association, Freedom to Care, Memo to Senators, they are all about making a change, keeping putting their voice to legislation, which is also very important. I know the AASC president, Dr. the current AFC president, Dr. Jess, he's actually into legislation too. And that's also something that I actually, I'm also interested in too. And I hope I can be able to have an opportunity at Assembly to be able to have a one-on-one and to talk about that. So brushing on the go, very interesting article on brushing on the go from the Agency for Healthcare Research and Policy. We have a talk about search for guides, reviews, and reports. From JAMA, not aspiration of cholesterol guidelines face more delays. So let's talk about some changes in the guidelines. From BMG photo, let's talk about the adult offspring of obese women have a higher risk of premature death and hospital admission for cardiovascular events. So that's actually pretty interesting. That's something you should check out. Obesity, we talked about that earlier. How much weight do you need to gain? Well, if you're obese, then you just need to gain between 8 to 10 pounds. 8 to 15 pounds, that's the range. 5 to 15 pounds, I'm sorry, that's the range. So, from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, they talk about difficult finding a doctor to look at to see some rare conditions. From AMPA, we're talking about the Charlotte Convention that was a huge success. From the American Medical Association, we're talking about Medicare and importance of sticking to cross-watching and hospital observation policy. From the AFP conference, very, very awesome fair. My thanks go out to the AFP president, Dr. James King, and all the other board brilliant. The fair was actually pretty awesome. It was a very awesome fair, and I came back enriched. And that's and then next on the list is also he also feels good that he was able to make a difference in the lives of young people, in the lives of medical students. It was a great conference, and I learned a whole lot. And I hope to be able to learn more at Assembly. From the American Academy of Family Physicians, there are lots of CME, 320 sessions of CME that you need to focus on. From Davenport University admissions, there are 2 times to register if you list orientation. From the University of Arkansas for Medical Services, we have a talk about low fat chocolate, strong granola bar, which of this package is closest to calories. So that's actually the answer. Low fat chocolate, strong granola bar. And I have a very useful link here which I'm gonna post immediately after, that will tell you about food, what kind of food have what kind of calories. Dr. Robert Dimes, MD, provides sports medicine care for the official Dallas Stars. That's going to be at the Rock and Roll Dallas Half Marathon and the Dallas Black. Yeah, so it's going to be at 2 events, and more information can be found on their webpage. The 2 events are the Rock and Roll Dallas Half Marathon and Dallas Black Dance Theater. So you can also treat your orthopedic surgery. So this is it from the healthcare news. There are lots of interesting things going on, and I feel honored to be part of it. I apologize for any connection problems earlier on, but I feel honored to be part of it from Dr. Chinyere Preventing this issue equipped by the AASP and also by the NCC. And I also want to thank all my sponsors who have helped to grow my practice by giving me all these wonderful gifts. I want to thank Pro Medica, Solido Hospital, Family Medicine Residence. They have a very nice pamphlet on heart sound in medicine. So this is actually very important, and I'm going to talk about it on my show coming up next week. Then also from Chinyere Care Health System, I have a water bottle. I want to thank you to Chinyere Health Care System Family Medicine Residence. I hope I'm a good fit for your program, and I end up at your program. From hospital physical partners, I have a stand. You rock. You actually help to make healthcare awesome. I have a goniometer here, which I actually use at my healthcare practice. This is actually from medical para familiar FM and OB and civilian section. So this is actually in the OB/GYN department. From Solido Hospital, I have some hand sanitizers. Very interesting hand sanitizers. It's one of the t-shirts, we need more healthcare professionals. And then I have a tape measure from a fellowship medicine EROD. That's with Dr. Rodley. And then also, I also have another tape measurement from Union Hospital Family Medicine Residency. So thanks a whole lot. I hope I am a good fit for your program when I end up doing my residency in your program. From Christiana Care, I have a pedometer which I'm going to use doing my Zumba dancing on my show. From Union Hospital, I have a stand, a coffee stand, and that's from Union Hospital Family Medicine Residency. They're a home to general residents. I hope I'm a good fit and I probably in a residency at your program. From CMS, I have a lot of a brochure that has a lot of their services. And then from our solar family physicians, I also have a headphone. I want to thank you a whole lot. The conference was actually wonderful, and I was very grateful that I had the opportunity to be able to meet with you and discuss what you're offering. From Family Medicine Interest Group, that's actually Bentley. She's a student strategist. She's a very awesome lady with a very awesome personality. And, it's wonderful when you see young people, when you see folks who are interested in getting medical, medical professionals together to be able to talk about the matters that are at the heart of family medicine. So from St. Joseph's Hospital Health Center, um, um, the family medicine residence, I also have a hand sanitizer. And that's actually, I hope, thanks for the hand sanitizer, I hope I'm a good fit for your program, and I might end up doing my residency program at my residency training at your program. From Pomona Valley Hospital, Medical Center Family Medicine Residency. I have a hand sanitizer, and that's actually a very good program, and I hope I'm a good fit, and I end up doing my residency program at your program. From Pomona Valley, I also have some mint. Kind of takes me back to brushing your teeth. So that's also very important. And then also have a CD about Indiana Terry Hunt, a vibrant community. Very interesting CD for those who got it from the conference. Hey guys, check it out. This is a good CD. Then from Union Hospital, I also have another coffee stand. I also have this from this doctor. They are hiring physicians. For physicians in practice, if you end up watching this show, make sure to check them out. They hire physicians and they have very good benefits. I talk to them and he goes at the exhibit hall. And that's it. And then I also have this from Star Wars. The ladies from Star Wars, the gentlemen from Star Wars, they are awesome, very awesome personality. And they talk to me about it. They kind of won me over. So I'm going to go through the paperwork and hopefully I can be able to talk to something with him on my show about Star Wars. Also, in terms of my preventive health care, I have a preventive health care coming up on Sunday by 4 to 7 o'clock. I have some pictures from my previous preventive health care. I want to thank everybody who made that a success, for everybody who showed up. I was able to get physical exams done, to get glucometer measurements, to get height, weight, to get BMI, to get some blood physicals and give out the data to families at that event. But I'm hoping that this one on Sunday is going to be even more awesome. I'm going to have lots of people there, people from church, Christ Embassy. You have to be there. People, all my friends and family, they're going to be there. My neighbors are going to be there too. And then also going to have some Zumba instructors too. Brandy Westwood, I hope you can be able to come. Share this Zumba with Shelly, I hope you can be able to come. And then Zumba with Ellie, she's an awesome lady. She's from Nigeria, yes, she's from Nigeria, and she's also a certified Zumba instructor. So I hope you can be able to come. Jessie, she's Scotland. I haven't seen her on Facebook recently, but she's an awesome lady. She teaches a wonderful class of Zumba, and I hope you can be able to come and join me on my show and also on my preventive health care. Leah, is also a Zumba instructor, and I hope she can be able to come. So, ladies out there, I've sent you the invitation. Please try to honor my invitation. Try to come 42 into the show. So yeah, so folks, hey folks, that's it about the world. Leukemia and lymphoma is a deadly disease. It can cause fatigue. It's actually caused by it's actually a disorder of the blood and of the lymph vessels. What are the numbers? Pretty high. It has a pretty high incidence. What actually causes it? Well, the cause is heterogeneous leukemia, there's acute lymphogenous leukemia. There's also other types of leukemia too. What are the symptoms? Well, symptoms include fatigue, include night sweat, include swollen lymph nodes, um, it includes weight loss, it includes appetite loss, and other symptoms. So and ultimately can also lead to death. What are the diagnostic modalities? Well, it's actually blood tests. It's also actually imaging. It's also actually some other procedures that can be done. What is the treatment? Most of the treatments include bone marrow transplant, it includes chemotherapy, it includes radiation therapy, and these are actually pretty expensive. There are so many treatments for leukemia, so many treatment options, but these actually are pretty expensive. And that's why the night work is actually in place to be able to help victims with leukemia and lymphoma. There are so many success stories about people who have been helped by these research. People have actually taken out the time to share their stories about leukemia and lymphoma, about how this work has made an impact in their lives. I feel honored as part of Dr. Chiquito's team to be part of this work, part of this great cause. Dr. Chiquito's team consists of a group of people, and I'm going to list their names. Some of them are actually active, some of them are not. Brian Downey, who's a very active gentleman. He is actually the person who has given us most of the funds that we have, which are due to us sent. I will be sent that at the end of September. I'm hoping that with this burst of activities that we can be able to have opportunities to raise more funds. I want us to raise $100 so that by the end of September we can be able to like the night work $100 and become a champion for church. That's our challenge too. Our chef Owona is a wonderful gentleman that I met at church. He's also a very, very awesome gentleman, full of energy, and I want you to be able to create more awareness about this work, even as you go on your day-to-day activities. How feel you wrong. Judy Ugo, he's also a very wonderful gentleman. He's also somebody that I met at Christ Embassy, and he's also, talked about this work. I actually took a picture with him, which I'm going to put on our album on Night the Night Walk. And usually, please don't forget to create awareness about this work. Every dollar counts, $1, $2. It makes a difference. Betty Klein, a very wonderful lady that I met at Walmart. She's an RN. And I'm going to share a video that she actually talked about why she joined Live the Night Walk. She joined because she thought that she was going to be a blessing to the generation. She's a very good friend of mine. And so Betty, please don't forget to create awareness about this work. Bob Okadi, he's also a wonderful gentleman from Christ Embassy. He's a pastor, and he is also very much involved in this work. So, Apostle Hall, please don't forget to talk about this work in every activity. Don't forget to tell your friends or family about it. Chris Trust, very wonderful gentleman. We also need to take pictures together. After taking pictures with individuals, I want us to have a good picture. So he's also a wonderful gentleman who also joined the team because he felt inspired by the cost of the work. So he has his own fundraising tools. Everybody has their own fundraising tools. So Greg, you rock. Please don't forget to raise awareness about the work. Jimmy has been a very wonderful gentleman. He's the only person that I have a picture on my Facebook page. I'm going to be having Judy Among with me with us on there. It's going to be me, Jimmy, and Judy. He also joined because he was also inspired by the cause behind this work. So Jimmy, you rock. So Jimmy, you rock. Please don't forget to raise awareness about this book, and I hope to be able to talk to any of you. I'm available to have lunch, to have dinner with you, to come to your house, to your home, to talk to you about this work, to create more awareness, to walk you through the fundraising tools, and to be able to talk to you about being a champion for cure. So just let me know. Give me a call, give me a call, and I can be able to make the arrangement. Now, we're going to have something special on this show called the Zumba Move of the Day. But before I do that, I'm not gonna do that right now, and then I'm gonna play my special song for my team. Because you make the world a wonderful place. I want us to have that good feeling. Even as you're doing this, I mean, it can be taxing, it can be taxing, going to talk to people, going up to talk to them about the work. But I want you to have that good feeling because I mean, looking at the videos from Night to Night Walk, yeah, biggest activities. I'm gonna go through that right now. They actually have an event coming up. From 18, which is called the Friends and Family Day, and it's Wuhu a day at the zoo on the 7th of September. That's gonna be 12 o'clock. So that's from Live in Night Walk, North Texas. And then also on their Facebook page, they have an offer for people who share their stories to get a white balloon. So I'm gonna also put that offer out for my team. Share their stories and you get a white balloon. And then also bonus in goes back to donated 16 million, I believe. 16 million, yeah, I think that's the number. But it's on Facebook. These are huge numbers that have that are going through. Yeah, I'm going towards research, life saving research. I want you to check this out. These are interesting news that will motivate you to join my team, to join this cause for Life and Night Work. And also for my friends and family who are also in the AFP, in the ACP, in the American Psychiatric Association, and from my previous residency program from Davidson University, you can be able to donate. All you have to do, I've actually sent messages, I've sent some emails, I've sent daily emails. All you have to do is to just send an email, go to my webpage, which I send to you every day, start in your name and number, start in your donation, and it's gonna come to me, and I'll make sure that I give it to Light the Night Walk because it's our honor to be accountable for these decision and former victims to be able to help them to get the cure that they need. So I want to thank all of you who have made a difference towards the work. Now, team activities include our group picture, which is still scheduled for Saturday by 12 o'clock. If you can be able to show up, please do. Also, our group meeting, which is still scheduled for 9 o'clock. I am going to make a group call at 9 o'clock, and hopefully with time we can be able to incorporate that on our shows for Saturday by 5 o'clock. And this group call is actually going to be to let all of us get to know each other. We are all wonderful people, and we can be able to make things happen just by a call. And then on Saturdays, I'm going to also get people to call in or to call them from my show. So if you have any privacy concerns, just let me know. I know it can be an issue. And then also, I'm going to go ahead and do the Zumba move of the day. And I want you to practice this. So, all of you, as you are in your offices, as you are heading out of the door, I want you to practice this Zumba move. Zumba move of the day, and I'm going to do the entire routine coming up on Saturday by 5:30. So, it's actually, I'm doing, so it's actually pretty simple. You just gonna move, and then you shake. So, shake, and then you shake. So, that's Zumba. You know, shake, shake, you come right, shake, you come back, you shake, you come front, you shake. So that's the Zumba move of the day. And let me tell you, I'm gonna put this, I'm putting this on right away. I have actually you can actually tell me how much weight I've lost. I actually have to learn how to run this, but doing this, you actually click from anywhere. You can click on your, yeah, so that's the Zumba move of the day. I'm going to tell you how much weight I've lost today. So I want you to feel free to approach any of your coworkers, show them this move, and ask them to give you $1, which will come to me for my work, for my team. day. And yeah, you just learn Zumba. And let's see what this has to say. So 10 calories. I've lost 10. I've lost 10. I'm not sure. Actually, the number here is 10. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this song for my team. Um, I want to thank all of you who have logged in. We've had fun kind of figure out how this works. And then also trying to have a wonderful time on the show. And I want to thank you and I want you to donate towards Life in Life Work. You are gonna feel good about it. It's for a good cause. All the funds will go towards victims of leukemia and lymphoma. Great life-saving research for leukemia and lymphoma. You can be part of my team. There are so many teams out there. But just basically the team with all these wonderful people, Ryan Downey, Alfie Obona, Yuji Obong, Betty Klein, Love Otadi, Greg George, Jimmy Albimbo. They're all geared towards getting you signed up. And we can do that virtually, we can do that on the phone, we can do that via Facebook. It's actually 7:58 on the dot. And I want to thank you. We've learned a whole lot today about various health conditions, about the medical conditions, about updates to the healthcare field. And I want to thank you. And I also want to thank my mom and my son. I'm actually separated. I'm going through a divorce. I have a 24-month-old awesome son who has a very wonderful personality. And I want to thank all of them for their support, for my family, for my long-term family. So you rock, you all, and join my team and donate towards my work. So you make the world a wonderful day. So you made the world a beautiful day. Have a wonderful day.